Hey YouTubers, it's Yo Scout on Lock On with the first episode of the Scope Scoop. Don't mind the poor editing because I have no good editing software whatsoever. Now before I get started on this show, I'll be reviewing games and rating them in an out of 5 system in 5 categories: the campaign, the multiplayer, controls, gameplay/replay value, and the audio visuals. As you all know, in the first week of February, the anticipated sequel of the undersea city of Rapture, BioShock 2, was released. In this new game you have your interesting campaign mode and also the new online mode. Now, as any reviewer would do, let's dissect this complex game. First off, the campaign was probably the most interesting I have ever played. It contained a great story with a variety of characters and even cameos of past ones from the previous game. You venture the broken city of Rapture as the first Big Daddy to ever be permanently bonded to a single little sister, who just so happens to be the daughter of an annoying bitch. You encounter a betrayal in the beginning of the game and wake up out of nowhere without any clue as to what the hell is going on. So right off the bat you have questions. Of course, as the story progresses, you uncover more and more info about yourself and your little sister and exactly what the hell is going on. Now, besides the story being amazing, the ending to this pretty epic game is somewhat stale. You encounter some hardcore fights in the end, but no big-time boss like BioShock 1. So the interesting campaign gets a 4 out of 5, only because the ending did not live up to the rest of the game. Next is the multiplayer. Now, I was very skeptical about this topic because I had no idea how it would turn out, but I was very surprised. For a first attempt in the series, it turned out to be very fun and exciting. Yes, it isn't top-notch stuff, but the game itself was meant for its great campaign. It has the unlocking/rank system like Modern Warfare 2, but the exception of the true BioShock feel. Players take control of wielding plasmids and weapons and can customize their characters just for the fucking hell of it. You have many choices of weapons with attachments, plasmids, and even tonics, which is pretty amazing. It certainly does have the class customization system of Modern Warfare 2, but once again it still feels unique. Also, the addition of becoming a Big Daddy is definitely amazing. Fucking epic. I give the multiplayer a 4 out of 5 as well, only because it was a successful first attempt of online multi in this series. Now for the big one, gameplay and replay value. The gameplay is definitely not changed a lot from the first game. It still possesses the same feel as well as some similar surroundings. On top of keeping the same enemies from BioShock 1, they also added a few more to throw at you and make it more fast-paced. Also, they added a few more interesting characters that kind of act as turning points in the game, like I guess you would say like the boss of that certain stage. Now, the hacking system is way better than the first game, because that stupid pipeline bullshit was just annoying and ridiculous. And they also definitely challenge you with hordes of enemies. Now, the Big Sister fights will always be fun and epic to me. I mean, just hearing that Big Sister scream is just like, holy shit, big fight coming up. And they also added in a new Big Daddy with a giant fucking cannon on his shoulder and mini turrets, which is pretty interesting. Kind of throws in some challenging gameplay. Also, Brute Splicers throw in a bit of a twist alongside with other splicers too, because while you have these small nimble characters that can either teleport or climb on shit or throw shit at you, you have these giant muscular motherfuckers like charging at you and throwing giant boulders in your face. Oh yeah, not to mention there's tons of plasmids and tonics in this game, like really outstanding stuff. Also, adopting the little sisters is a great new thing too, especially since you could gain more Adam from them and all this good stuff. Plus, they also kept the good/evil system that affects the ending as you the ending as well. Plus, the loading system was actually pretty good. I mean, you didn't have to deal with bullshit waiting periods during the game. However, the autosave was not so good. Only saving in the beginning of the level, so you had to save your own as you played. All in all, good gameplay. Now, for the replay value is definitely high. With the new multiplayer system, you could go from the campaign and right into online mode to gain ranks and unlock stuff. Oh, I can't even talk. Sorry about that. You can also earn additional trophies for the PlayStation Network or achievements for the 360 to increase your online profile. You know what, all in all, I give it a 4 out of 5, because they definitely improved a lot from the first game, but the save feature kind of really dogs it down a lot. Alright, and next we have controls. A small topic, but it's very important to the gamer. Controls are everything, because if they are extremely complex, and it takes a while to learn them, it'll throw off the game. Good thing the controls live up to the first game and did not drastically change. However, it was difficult for me only because I didn't play the first game and I played a lot of Modern Warfare, but for a noob, I actually kind of learned pretty fast, which I love. So I give controls a 5 out of 5. Now we have the audio and visual aspects of the game. Without good graphics and good audio, the game will surely suck ass. But BioShock 2 really blew my mind. The water details and surface graphics were amazing. So much work put into it. They definitely put in a lot of details into this, and even in the multiplayer the graphics were pretty good for something that's somewhat cartoonish and fun and exciting and all that. Of course, my camera sucks balls, so you guys couldn't really tell, so I apologize, but personally they were amazing. And the sound effects were great as well, with the exception of some audio bugs, which were irritating. It actually kind of ran smoothly. So I give the audios and visuals of this game a 4 out of 5, only because of the annoying sound bugs, which only happened a couple of times. So in the end, BioShock 2 is definitely worth the $60. It's a great sequel to the first game, especially since it's been a while in between the first and second BioShock game. So I am very happy with this game, and I definitely recommend it to everyone. Of course, no game is perfect, and hopefully they turn it up for the next installment, whenever that will be. So overall, I give BioShock 2 4 rivets out of 5. Alright, peace out everyone. This is your Scout 1 Lock On, and keep on sniping.